The gorilla is one of the most impressive creatures in the animal kingdom, and in its rarity and power lies an extraordinary beauty that often goes unnoticed. Here is a profound and evocative insight into the rare, strange, and powerful aspects of the gorilla. The strange, its silent intelligence. The gorilla doesn't constantly roar or display itself with screams like other primates. It is a calm, thoughtful creature, almost philosophical in its way of being in the world. The strange thing about the gorilla is that it combines a colossal body with a sensitive mind. It communicates with gestures, glances, chest beats, and even soft sounds, like the rustling of leaves. Despite its size, it has an almost human tenderness. Gorilla mothers carry their young with a disconcerting sweetness, as if they perfectly understand love. The strange, an ancient mirror. It's strange to see a gorilla up close because, deep down, you're seeing yourself from millions of years ago. Their eyes aren't just animal eyes. They have depth, history, and doubt. They share 98 to 99% of our DNA, and yet they have followed another path, wilder, purer, far from the noise of civilization. It's also strange how, despite this genetic closeness, we find it hard to accept them as our equals. They terrify and fascinate us at the same time. The extraordinary, strength with purpose. The gorilla's strength is enormous. A male silverback can break branches like they were sticks, and in a fight, he can bring down a leopard. But the extraordinary thing is that he rarely uses that strength to harm. His power isn't violent, it's defensive, protective. He rules with leadership rather than aggression. His musculature seems sculpted by the jungle itself, and yet his gaze reveals self-control. Within him resides a balance between beast and sage. Greatness and power, no need to conquer. The gorilla's true greatness is that he doesn't need to constantly demonstrate his power. He is the king of his environment without imposing it. He walks as if the land belongs to him, but without pride. He protects his group, cares for his young, and only fights when there is no other option. He is a symbol of restrained strength, of quiet authority. And in a world that celebrates noise, the gorilla reminds us that true power can be silent. Here's a fantastic story about the gorilla, told like an ancient legend. It has a mythical tone, as if it were part of a secret oral tradition of the jungle. The legend of the stone gorilla. Thousands of years ago, when the jungle had yet to recognize man, the trees spoke to each other and the rivers sang with their own voices. In that sacred time, a different being was born. A gorilla so large that the mountains bowed when he walked. He had no name, because no sound was enough to contain his essence. But the elders of the forest called him Karuma, which in the ancient tongue meant, he who guards the heart of the world. Karuma was no ordinary gorilla. His fur was as dark as a moonless night, and his eyes glowed like burning coals. It was said that his heart beat at the same rhythm as the earth's core, and that beneath his footsteps, the roots moved to make way for him. One day, the skies clouded over for 100 consecutive moons. It wasn't rain, it was tears from the sky, weeping because a dark force had awakened from the center of the planet, a devouring spirit called Ulgor, the Faceless One. This cursed creature rose through the cracks of the world, devouring trees, animals, light, even memories. The creatures of the jungle fled, the great cats hid, and the birds stopped singing. But Karuma did not move. He descended alone to face him. They say he descended to the heart of the earth, beyond the magma, where time breaks and the bones of the world sing. There, he found Ulgor, made of liquid shadows, with 1,000 eyes and no form. The creature tried to consume him, but the gorilla's chest pounded so hard that it broke the darkness with each blow. The battle lasted 7 days and 7 nights. In the end, Karuma couldn't kill Ulgor, but he managed to chain him beneath a mountain, using his own veins transformed into stone roots. He himself became a statue in the center of the volcano to ensure that the monster never awakens. Volcanoes, they say, tremble when Ulgor stirs. But as long as the stone gorilla remains there, motionless and eternal, the world will be safe. And if you ever manage to see a gigantic figure in the mist among the trees, disappearing without a trace, perhaps it won't just be a legend.
Camina en silencio, no quiere mostrar que la selva le teme al oírle pasar. Mira con ojos de historia ancestral, rey sin corona, guardián natural. Nadie lo vio gritar por dolor, pero el bosque lo sigue con fervor. Fuerte como el trueno, firme como el sol, con cada latido impone su rol. Su fuerza es leyenda, su alma es tambor. Oh, gorila, espíritu fiel, temido y amado, viajero de pie. Bajo su pecho retumba la paz, pero si lo hieres, no mirarás atrás. Lleva en sus manos el pulso del clan, sus crías le siguen, le llaman papá. No es un monstruo, no es un rival, es la calma que ruge si hay guerra que dar. Sus puños son rocas, su mente es cristal, sabio entre ramas de un mundo ancestral. Lo mata por ira, no vive al azar, la selva lo honra, lo deja reinar. Y cuando la niebla lo cubre al pasar, la tierra susurra que él va a cuidar. Y cuando sus ojos te logran mirar, te ves en el fondo, te empieza a temblar. Su